Colonel Douglas Macgregor said this: NATO was essentially a North Atlantic affair. It has now become a continental alliance on the scale of World War I, and that's a catastrophe. So you may end up with a new security arrangement, maybe Scandinavia plus the Baltic states, maybe not all the Baltic states, but some. It'll probably be Germany, along with perhaps the Czech Republic. We don't know. You'll have something between Hungary and Poland. They have always cooperated whenever they could. They have a great deal of commonality in history and culture. They're very interested in what happens in Ukraine. So if they're willing to step up and be part of this final negotiation for Ukrainian sovereignty when this war ends, then I think that's a very good thing. And remember, there are parts of Ukraine which are historically Polish or Hungarian, so these are not minor affairs. Let's analyse his statements in detail. Macgregor asserts that NATO has evolved into a broader continental alliance, reminiscent of the scale of alliances during World War I. This perspective highlights the expansion of NATO's role and membership, particularly after the end of the Cold War, as it has included many Eastern European countries. The implication is that this expansion has created a more complex security environment in Europe, potentially leading to heightened tensions with Russia, which views NATO's growth as a direct threat to its sphere of influence. He speculates about the formation of a new security outfit involving countries like Germany, the Czech Republic, and possibly Scandinavia and the Baltic states. The idea of a new security arrangement indicates a belief that the current geopolitical landscape is changing, and countries may need to reassess their alliances and strategies in response to the realities of the conflict. Macgregor points out the historical and cultural ties between countries like Hungary and Poland, emphasizing their interest in Ukraine's future. This reflects a recognition of the interconnectedness of Central and Eastern European nations, particularly regarding historical claims and cultural affiliations. The mention of parts of Ukraine that are historically Polish or Hungarian underscores the complexity of national identities and borders in the region. Historical grievances and cultural connections can influence contemporary political dynamics and negotiations. He suggests that if these countries are willing to participate in negotiations regarding Ukraine's independence and sovereignty, it could be beneficial. This implies a belief that regional powers should have a role in shaping the future of Ukraine, rather than relying solely on external powers like the US or NATO.